Hey, this is Irene, and thank you for watching my channel. I'm not feeling very well myself, and my son is sick. This is the season where actually people are sick, cold and all that, but then I have to answer this question. I got it from Best 37. You said, thank you very much for the information. Please do a video about the cost of living, e.g. house rents, 1 or 2 bedroom apartments a month. Can one be able to rent an apartment alone? Yes. If you are new to our channel, this is a channel where we talk about different things in Norway, and I love saving. I love talking about food and different things in Norway, work and all that. I share my experiences. If you are new to our channel, I share my experiences because I've lived in Norway for now 11 years, and I share my experiences with you as a mother, as a foreigner, as a student and all that. Yes, Best, thank you very much. I appreciate that you find my content very useful. Thank you very much. And what I can say is that depending on the city where you want to go, because in Trondheim, Oslo, Bergen, Tromsø, all these cities, the prices range may differ. But if you're a student, you go to student villages, then the prices are lower. And if you rent from private people, and maybe you also the prices are different. And if you rent from council, communa, the prices also can be a little bit different. So it depends again where. Are you talking about a little bit outside the city? For example, where I stay, I'm a little bit like 15 minutes drive from the city. So 1 bedroom apartment, that one, I have friends who rent, and for example, she pays 8,000 Norwegian crowns. So you have to find out what is that into your currency. And so it varies. And if you rent 1 room, 1 bedroom within, whereby you share, we call it fellesskap, where you live with other people and maybe you share the living room, the bathroom and such things, and you only have your own bedroom. That one is a little bit cheaper, and we share. So when you share with other people, it may be cheaper. If you want a 2-bedroom apartment, that one can be from 12,000 Norwegian krona and above. Recently, there's a friend I know, she's renting in Trondheim, and she has 1 bedroom apartment, and it's like 15 minutes away from Trondheim, the city. She stays in Heimdal, and she's paying 8,500 for the apartment of 1 bedroom. That one, I think the dollar now is like, I have to check so that you can understand how much is that. But the renting, is expensive. And then there is this site which is called Finn.no. I'm going to show you, if you don't know Norwegian, but I'm going to show you how you can do it. And then you can even put in like, I'm looking for the apartment, this and this, and this is the amount of money I have. And then people can contact you. But the cost of living in Norway generally is high. And today let me just talk about the house rents, because that's what you asked. So try to find out if you're a student, if the university, or they have what we call student villages. Those ones are cheaper. Secondly, if you are alone, you can live with other people and you share the bedroom and you share the living room and such things, it will be cheaper. Thirdly, move a little bit outside the city, because the means of transport are really excellent. So you don't have to worry about a little bit outside the city. And the prices are a little bit standard. There's a difference of maybe 500, 1,000 krona. But if I check on Finn.no, and for example, when you go to Finn.no, there's what we call eiendom, properties, and then you go to Bully. You go to, let me see here, Bully till leie, that means to rent. And then you put in the places you want. Let me show you a little bit. So this is fin.no, and then you go to eiendom. If you don't know Norwegian, eiendom means property, and you go to, these are for sale, but you go here where there is bully to leie, that means to rent, and you go you check, for example, the places you want to stay. For example, let me try to say this is Oslo, different places. Let me try to say in Trondelag, that's where Trondheim is. And if you go to, for example, Trondheim, which is here, they're showing you how many that are there, and then you see the different prices as well. You can go here and you put in the number of bedrooms you want. So let me try to find for you. You say like you want 2 bedrooms, and you can also put the prices, like which prices you want. And you see, so you see this one, room I Buffelscap. That means you have a living room. This one is like 3,000 Norwegian kroner, and that is how big the room is. So that means, for example, you share that with other people, and yeah, you just have your own bedroom. So you share all those with other people, and you just have your own bedroom, for example. Yes, so that means you have your own bedroom there. As you see, they are showing you that, for example, those are this one here, 3 bedrooms, but you have, you use common living room and bathroom and all that. This is 5,000. And then you see here 2 bedroom, and this one is near the town, that is 10,000. That's what I said, it's around 10,000 and above. This is in the city, near the city, and they are telling you the apartment is up, and this you have to pay deposit. I mean, no, we pay deposit like 3 months. So, and they let you know. So this one is like 10,000. It could be, if I assume that today, I don't know the dollar rate now, but if I assume it's like $1 is like 8 crowns. So it's like 10,000 Norwegian crowns. It's like $1,000, 1,169 around there. So that means for a 2-bedroom apartment in this area. And if we can have a look at that, that's it's in the up. That's how this one, for example, looks like. Yeah. So you check the area. Let's try and go to, for example, so you see the different prices and how big it is. This one, it has also, it's big, it's 80, and that's the price. So remember, 10,000 is like 1,000 and maybe around $200. So that's the prices here. I can't really tell you, depends where you are going to stay. But like I said, you stay in the city, it will be more expensive. You move a little bit outside the city, it may be cheaper, and it depends from city to city. Because like cities, there are some places which are more expensive than the other. And some places near the university, I would recommend that you try to find student villages. Like myself, when I came to Norway, I stayed at Moholt student B. Let me try to see student B. And if you go, maybe you want to see, apartments here. So every city, they have what we call this seat, which is the like student villages. So there you can find apartments, and even you can put, for example, there is in English. You put in English and you get more information, and you click on everything. So if you are going to that city, try and find student villages and housing. For example, Moholt, you have to apply and you can look at the prices. I remember that time when we stayed, we had like apartments for us who were single, and when I got my husband, my boyfriend, we are still staying there, so we moved to apartment for couples apartments, and we were paying a little bit more, but their housings are the prices are cheaper anyway than other places. So that's all I can say today. I hope I'm answering your question, and I wish you the best in trying to find a house. But remember, because I love saving money, the tips I can share with you today is that try to move a little bit outside and try to find the offers, or if you are coming here to work, maybe your company can find a house for you, the company which has got you the job, or the university. They have these different places. For example, you see here in Trondheim, Jorvik, also in Oslo, they also have. So contact that company which is giving you the job, or contact the university, or find on your own Finn.no, and you will get a place to stay. Yes, I hope you find the information, my content useful, and I wish you the best to moving to Norway. The cost of living generally is higher than other places. I've not lived in many places myself, but I've traveled around. I've been to America, I've been to Europe, in different countries here, and I've been to Africa, I've been to Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, and I know Norway, and I've been to Sweden, and yeah, I said Europe anyway, different countries, France and UK. So the cost of living in Norway is expensive, but if you consider living a little bit outside, if you are the kind of a person who gets a place to stay for the purpose you are in Norway, or if you're a student, if you're working, so contact the people who are getting a job for you, and other people who come here for security reasons, refugee, asylum seekers, what have you. Also, the council can find for you houses, and you pay there. So then they have also, the council have their own houses, and you pay the rent. So when I came to Norway, I got from the university. I came to NTNU, the university in Trondheim, and they helped me to get my first apartment, which I lived there almost like 5 years, Moholt. And where it was cheap, we were paying less. And other things, you save electricity. Living in Norway is expensive, but if you've not seen the video I made how to save electricity or how to save money, check it out, and then you'll afford the cost of living. Yes, I wish you the best and have a lovely week. Bye.